It's a brand new day, folks. Valve arrived with a headset built from every lesson learned since the Index, the Steam Deck, and years of SteamOS evolution. Make no mistake, Steam Frame isn't a next-step device. It's a total re-engineering of how VR and PC gaming can merge into one system that never forces players to pick between them. With on-device compute, wireless PCVR, new transport layer tech, ARM-powered SteamOS, and ergonomic decisions iterated through daily internal playtesting, let's go through why this headset aims to redefine the category entirely. True dual-mode design, local compute plus PC VR in one headset. The biggest breakthrough is that Steam Frame is built to run VR and non-VR content directly on device and stream full PC games wirelessly with almost no friction. Valve's engineers wanted a scenario where players never had to choose whether they were in a VR mood or a Steam Deck mood before picking up the hardware. By running SteamOS on ARM and pairing it with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 platform, the headset behaves like a full Steam Deck class standalone device, yet taps into your entire Steam library instantly. Meanwhile, high-end VR games like Half-Life Alyx stream from your PC over a dedicated ultra-low-latency link, giving you both ecosystems at your fingertips without moving rooms or adjusting setups. Ultra-low-latency wireless dongle built specifically for PC VR. Rather than relying on normal Wi-Fi conditions, Valve built a custom wireless dongle to remove all the instability of home networking. This dongle directly links the headset to the PC, bypassing routers and typical congestion. You simply plug it in, Steam auto-connects, and the headset treats PC VR and PC flat-screen games like local applications, no pairing menus, no network tests, no configuration. The dongle eliminates the cloud-style problems people associate with streaming, packet loss, fluctuating quality, and unpredictable latency, by supplying a dedicated point-to-point link engineered for VR-grade responsiveness. Foveated streaming, a 10 times effective bandwidth upgrade. Steam Frame introduces a transport layer breakthrough. Valve calls foveated streaming, not rendering, but compression that prioritizes where your eyes are looking. The headset captures your gaze through internal IR-assisted eye-tracking cameras and pushes maximum fidelity data only to that region, sending lower fidelity data to the peripheral areas. This transforms the available wireless link into what feels like a pipe up to 10 times larger without increasing radio power. Even if Valve boosted antenna power or widened channels, they would still layer this technology on top, because it fundamentally changes how much detail can be transported per millisecond. Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 8650 platform, paired with full SteamOS on ARM. Steam Frame uses the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, a 4nm flagship class ARM SoC, not just for mobile compute, but as the foundation for running the full SteamOS environment. This brings Proton, the Steam Deck runtime, and unified game compatibility into the headset. The ARM build of SteamOS merges PC VR, standalone VR, flat games and streamed titles under one OS layer. With 16 GB of RAM, the device surpasses Quest 3's memory headroom, enabling heavier applications, more sophisticated multitasking, and improved performance for VR titles that demand large buffer allocations. Compact Pancake optics, with 110 degrees field of view and sharpened edge-to-edge clarity. Valve adopts folded Pancake lenses, refractive and reflective optical layers, compressed into a slim form factor. These drastically reduce front weight, while raising visual sharpness across the entire view. The optics support a 110-degree field of view, and maintain clarity toward the edges instead of the warping and blur seen in Fresnel lens systems. 2 torque numbers. Steam Frame's 2160 by 2160 per eye LCD panels run from 72 Hz to 120 Hz, with an experimental 144 Hz mode similar to the Index. The choice of LCD over OLED is deliberate. LCD offers consistent brightness, better motion response, and no risk of burn-in for long PC gaming sessions. Monochrome cameras with IR illumination for precision tracking, even in darkness. Valve chose 4 external monochrome tracking cameras, optimized specifically for reliability and low light performance, supported by built-in IR illuminators. This lets the headset track in environments that would challenge typical inside-out tracking systems, including complete darkness. Monochrome sensors outperform RGB sensors in motion tracking and contrast detection, producing cleaner positional data for SLAM algorithms. The camera array's accuracy supports both gaming and desktop interactions, and the front expansion port allows future modules, including full-color pass-through, through high-speed video or PCIe. Ergonomic re-engineering, counterweight battery, rear USB-C, and deep comfort iteration. Steam Frame's design team leveraged years of Index experience, but rebuilt the ergonomics around sustained everyday use. The battery is moved entirely to the back of the strap to remove facial pressure. The USB-C charging port is also placed in the rear, so extended power banks route behind the user instead of dangling from the side. Valve iterated the face interface through countless daily internal playtests, prioritizing softness, breathability, and stable weight distribution. Every component, from the eye tubes to the strap rigidity, was measured against the goal of reducing the moment someone thinks, "I don't want to keep this on." Unified Steam Catalog access with zero friction mode switching. A defining principle of Steam Frame is eliminating artificial separation between VR and non-VR games. When you put it on, your Steam library appears in front of you. Not a special VR subset, but the full catalogue. You decide in that moment whether you want a VR session or a traditional PC title streamed into a giant virtual display. Steam Frame aims to dissolve the long-standing VR island problem, where headset owners treat VR as a separate activity. For Valve, playtime data showed VR users spend significant hours in non-VR content, and this informed the decision to merge both experiences fluidly. Storage flexibility and full Steam Deck SD card compatibility. Steam Frame comes with 256 GB and 1 TB models, but also includes a micro SD slot that supports 1 TB and 2 TB cards. More importantly, Valve designed it so a Steam Deck SD card can be removed and inserted directly into the headset, instantly bringing your existing games and data over without reinstalling or re-downloading. This keeps the headset aligned with the Steam Deck ecosystem, treating storage as modular and transferable. Combined with local compute and PC streaming, this flexibility ensures users can move between portable and desktop gaming instantly. Expansion port with high-speed camera interface plus PCIe for future modules. The front expansion port is one of the headset's most ambitious features. Valve built 2 modes into the connector, a high-speed camera interface and a full PCIe connection. This means third-party or Valve-made modules, such as future pass-through upgrades, mixed reality cameras, depth sensors, or even experimental accessories, can attach directly to the headset with enough bandwidth for advanced real-time data. It future-proofs the hardware far beyond what other standalone headsets offer, turning the Steam Frame into a potential modular platform, rather than a fixed-spec product that ages out. Steam Frame is a synthesis of everything the company learned across Steam Deck, Index, and decades of PC gaming infrastructure. With dual-mode operation, a custom streaming pipeline, AI-directed bandwidth shaping, modular expansion, ARM-powered SteamOS, and thoughtful physical engineering, it aims to collapse the wall between VR and traditional gaming entirely. Rather than forcing players into a specific workflow, Steam Frame adapts to whatever you want to play the moment you put it on, truly redefining what a VR machine can be.